A few months ago, this place didn't even exist. Honestly, I didn't think this version of me existed yet either. He did exist. He just didn't fully believe in himself yet. Back then, my mind was a lot louder, most of the time, even with the meditating, visualizing. For most of your life, you were taught to seek approval, to fit in, to be realistic, to stay safe. So when you started stepping into something different, of course fear showed up. I was constantly overanalyzing, constantly trying to figure everything out. Life, trying to force things to happen, my content, everything. Just trying to control everything. That's normal. And honestly, I was seeking validation way more than I realized. I was checking my YouTube numbers all the time, social media likes, seeing if there's any comments, wondering why videos weren't doing better, wondering if people understood me at all. The interesting thing is, everything started changing when you stopped chasing validation so hard. It was exhausting. Because no matter how much external validation I looked for, it never really brought me any peace. When you stopped checking numbers every 5 minutes, when you stopped asking the world for permission to become who you already felt yourself becoming. There were a lot of mornings where I felt really low energy. Not depressed, just disconnected from myself. Like deep down, I knew I was meant for something more, but I couldn't fully access it yet. So instead of forcing harder, I slowly started doing the opposite. I started slowing down, walking outside early in the morning, meditating, sitting in silence. A lot of silence. That's when your energy changed. And when your energy changed, your life started changing too. Not because magic suddenly fell out of the sky, but because you became different. Your posture changed. Your conversations changed. Your confidence changed. Just less noise, less distraction. Staying the heck away from my phone as much as I could. Your presence, it changed. I stopped trying to impress everybody all the time and started feeling grateful before the results even arrived. And honestly, from the outside, it probably looked like nothing was happening, but internally, everything was changing. Little by little, I started feeling calmer, more grounded, more present. That's what people misunderstand about the law of attraction. It's not just sitting around wishing for things. It's becoming somebody internally first. I stopped trying to rush the process. I stopped obsessing over where I thought I should be already. And for the first time in a long time, I started appreciating where I actually was right there, right now, feeling more peace, more gratitude. But I still had fear, especially building something like this here in Brandon, little farm town Brandon. This isn't exactly normal around here. This room, it's proof of that. Most people don't suddenly build a cinematic podcast studio in their basement and start talking about consciousness and presence. It happened through belief, through patience, and through consistency, through continuing to move forward even when things felt so uncertain. But no matter how much fear showed up, something deeper kept telling me to continue. Even when there wasn't much proof, the opportunities started to appear. The messages, the encouragement. I couldn't let go of this vision. None of it feels random anymore. Absolutely not. I kept seeing this room in my mind before it physically existed. You know, the lights, cameras, the conversations. Because when you finally stop operating from fear, you start noticing life responding totally differently. The atmosphere, everything. And then, while I was in Cuba, just after the new year, I met a beautiful soul. His name's Jordan. And honestly, that changed a lot for me. Not just because he helped me finance a lot of this, but emotionally. Having somebody genuinely believe in me and my vision, that hit me the hardest. Because I think deep down, I was finally starting to believe in myself too. And that's when everything slowly started shifting. Not overnight, but internally first, inside here. More gratitude, far more peace. I genuinely believe God was guiding this path the entire time. Definitely not by making life easy, but by slowly pulling you closer to yourself. Jordan showing up wasn't random. The opportunities started to appear. The messages, the encouragement. None of it feels random anymore. Absolutely not. Less forcing, less fear, less worrying all the time about anything. And even now, part of me is still scared sometimes. I still question myself occasionally, but I also understand something now that I didn't understand before. You don't need everybody else to understand the vision. You just need the courage to keep walking toward it. So, what happens now? I feel like we're just getting started. I've already seen so much of this in my mind. The conversations, the guests, the impact, the growth, the energy. You kept building anyway, even when you were scared. And because of that, we're here now. Now we begin.